Hello, everyone. Gene's here, and it's our Decode number 12. Number 12, our weekly Gene Decode. Hello, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay,
We got a dozen.
a full dozen. Wow. And ours are compact. Okay, so I have to say, the last Gene Decode, I have a feeling many of you guys are coming from Germany. How do you say that? Auf Wiedersehen? Is that Auf Wiedersehen? That's goodbye? I don't know what that means.
That's goodbye. I'll really say it means goodbye.
Okay, anyways.
Coordinators are teaching me German.
The opposite of Auf Wiedersehen is what I mean. Welcome, welcome. So that's, I think, the 152,000 were from, a lot of them were from Germany. So here we go.
Okay, guten Abend.
Good. Okay, all right. Whatever he said. Okay, so satanic symbols over America, is that where we're going to start?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, here we go.
So okay. I want to tell J.O. thank you for this amazing work he did on here. It's beautiful. He got this right here. Luke 8:17, for nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. Q, symbolism will be their downfall. Follow the owl and the Y-head. And so here's the owl. Disney, owls all over the place.
Oh my God.
Snow White, owls, 2 of them. Owls on the branch, many owls of Disney. People with, who's that, Kirsten Alley?
I don't know. That's some young actress. I have no idea.
Owl tattoo on her arm.
Right.
Some rap star, I think, there by the jewelry. I don't follow this stuff, so I don't know.
Oh gosh, they're too young. I don't know who they are. Yeah.
Then you got Owl Eyes. You got, of course, Bohemian Grove with the Moloch owl and the satanic sacrifice of the child.
Oh,
Beyonce with her owl dress, or sort of a dress, in the second hand on the right side there. It's sort of a dress.
Yeah.
Covers only what absolutely has to be covered, I guess. And there we got Barak. We got Barry on the right, and we got Behar on the left.
No, that's Bette Midler. Isn't that Bette Midler?
Bette Midler? Yeah, okay,
yes.
You're right.
Okay.
The Rothschilds, the Y-head and the owl.
Cool.
These people are sick beyond all comprehension.
They look like freaks. I mean,
yeah, we got Bohemian and National Press Club, New York Herald, Snow White, all Illuminati, all kinds of owl heads here. Then we have the OPE Center, the Presidential Emergency Operations Center, where the 33rd degree Supreme Right Council of 13 of the Druid Right of the 13 Illuminati bloodlines in the dome underneath DC.
Is that George Bush in the second seat right there?
I believe so. Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It also looks like, is that the black gal there, is that Rice?
No, yeah, that's Condoleezza Rice. You're correct. That's Condoleezza Rice.
Yep.
Mm.
There's another Druid Council of 13 and another dome.
Ugh. 13 and 13 and 13.
Then we have the street layout in DC with the hexagram, as well as the Masonic square and the compass, and the Tau. The triple Tau is a satanic destruction of the Holy Cross into a satanic upside down broken cross. The capital reflecting pool, which is the Arch of Baal, pagan god worship.
Oh my God.
Then we have the pyramids, the owl, the compass, the square. The owl is made by the Rose Garden and the White House. Like Q said, symbolism will be their downfall. We have the pentagram, and then we have the hexagram. It's laid out in the streets of the DC. There's a close-up of the owl.
Mm.
And we have the FEMA camp regions. I went into the DUMBs. I kept mentioning, the regional areas. So this is to let people know the regional areas of where the regional headquarters are. There's DUMBs under each one of these as well. So, for example, in the Region 10, you have Seattle, and in where you are, Kirsten, you have Atlanta as your regional. They were going to divide the U.S. into 10 regions.
Okay.
You had been in Region 4.
Yeah, Region 4. And in California would be Region, is that Region?
Region 9. Those are the FEMA camp regions.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. For search and seizure and roundup after they nuked everybody. The people that survived, they put you in a FEMA camp.
Oh, God.
That was supposed to happen in 2016 if Hillary had won.
Yeah, right.
These are the various regions. There's Boston. Then below that is New York. That's Region 2. 3 is Philadelphia. 4 is Atlanta. 5 is Chicago.
Midwest.
6 is Denton, Texas. 7 is Kansas City, Missouri. There's a huge dump under the entire Kansas. Denver, Colorado is the Region 8, and that's the Federal Center there, which has a nuclear reactor in the dump under it. Oakland, California, and then Region 10 is Bothell, Washington. And then there's a sub-region because it's not directly attached to the U.S. and Alaska, which is there in Anchorage, Alaska. And that one actually looks like a pyramid there without the capstone, as always. The dumb alignment with, it turns out if you lay the constellation Orion and Gemini over the continental U.S., where the stars fall or where the DUMBs are. Symbolism will be their downfall. They can find DUMBs with star maps.
Are we here, Arizona?
Yeah.
Keep going?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Dumb update. Okay. Shadow.
So we have one of Rick's listeners sent me this. This is a TR3B base, or what is called the Hawk, or the forget the other name. It's in Carefree, Arizona, in Shadow Mountain. You can see it's a really odd-looking structure. I mean, you would not make a helipad like that. That actually opens up, and the TR3Bs go down in there. That's those triangle craft. Ultrasonic triangle craft. This is Granite Mountain. And it's where they would do, they cleared that out. They found out that they were segregating children at the Y. They call it at the Y, symbolizing the family Y. Mm. They would separate them out. If you go down, you'll see the Y where they separated the girls from the boys, because they used the boys as super soldiers or in the Mark Ultra facilities, and they used the girls usually as what are the super soldiers or Delta or Theta troops. With in-type programming, Alexis, Hyannis, or Orion type training, and then the girls are used as honeypots, which is called Mark Ultra Alphas. Like a lot of country western singers are alphas, as well as most of the female movie stars that are females. A lot of the females are female. The majority are females. So there's the Y in Granite Mountain, where they segregate the children. Actually, I put this here because I had a person that I have communications with. She witnessed this. She was one of the children that were separated at this Y.
Oh, wow.
She actually went through this. She's an older lady now, but she went through this horrendous torture that they do, and the separation. They just brutalize the kids like beyond comprehension. Then this is Tiptonville in Tennessee, which is I put this here because I just finished taking this one out. This is now under white hat control. I didn't have it in my decode because I don't compromise ops. Then this is MacDill Air Force Base, which is now in white hat control as well. I put it here because it was just cleaned out during Hurricane Dorian, but it's also you can see again the symbols like MacDill, which it has, as we'll see here. You can see at this one right here, you can see the pyramid with the radiant 1,000 points of light eye on the capstone, and then below that you see on the upper left side of that picture there, you can see the pyramid.
Where is that?
Yeah.
Is that
And
it?
then, yeah, and then we have a better picture here. That's from higher up. We got a closer in. Then there's also a hexagon, and that's a close up of that picture with the pyramid with the all-seeing eye on top. And you have a pyramid on a pyramid if your eyes can see it. That's a close up of the hexagram. And there's an even better close up of the pyramid again. It also has underneath that one, you can see the chambers underneath the pyramid of the Giza where they do the satanic rituals that they do on December 22nd through December 25th in the underground section underneath the pyramid. You can see a little kind of platform under there. And then there's a tunnel that goes way down under the pyramid that's symbolized by the road going down where they do the black magic and all the sorcery and satanic ritual abuse and sacrifice that they do in that road going up into the pyramid structure there. And so it's very, very, very satanic. And it's also showing the lines going from the pyramid to the Sphinx. And they actually show the Sphinx off to the side there too on that.
They do?
Okay. Yeah, you see that mound of dirt? That's symbolizing the Sphinx that's off to the left. If you look, turn your head sideways and kind of turn your head to your right, you'll see a triangle on the side of that pyramid. And in that triangle, you'll see a mound of dirt. That symbolizes the Sphinx.
Okay, got it.
So they symbolize everything.
Gosh.
This is Puerto Rico. It's the last dome. They're in process taking it out now. The domes in Puerto Rico, it's so massive. It turns out it goes under the entire island of Puerto Rico, out 100 miles on all sides under the ocean. And so the earthquakes are ongoing all around Puerto Rico because they're blowing things up as they go to blow doors and get in and fighting all the demonics and stuff like the guy True to Life said on his show with that huge horrendous hub they found in Missouri. And everybody listening, you need to pray like crazy right now. You need to pray as hard as you can. We're going into Beltane. This is the highest time of satanic sacrifice in their year. It's Beltane. It's April 30th to May 1st when we need to get these kids protection down there so that they're rescued and they're not sacrificed to Baal and Moloch.
Where is the Arecibo Observatory?
Arecibo, it's in Arecibo, Puerto Rico. It's kind of in the middle western edge of the island. It's
okay, not here.
1 mile in diameter radio antenna.
Okay. That's where they do the weather warfare.
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
I think we're done.
Oh, we're done. Wow. We did such a compact thing. Now we can go on to shoot.
Tom Hanks.
That video of Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah, that was sent my person that coordinates Australia.
Please don't send anything to me or him because that would be a hijack and you'll never hear from us.
You can send it to this email here.
That's
one? What goes to say, yeah.
Yeah.
64, not that one, sorry, that's my Yahoo. Don't send it to my Yahoo, send it to my Gmail. If you send it to this one, I'm not going to answer you.
Okay.
Don't send to my Yahoo, I won't answer you, I'll delete you.
Okay, don't send it to that one and don't be aggressive. Tom.
Go to my Colo Sensei 64, COLOSENSEI 64 at Gmail. If you go to Yahoo, I'm just going to delete you. I won't answer you.
Yeah.
That's for only people like Kirsten and Rick and my coordinators. If I find somebody else in there, I'm going to delete you. Don't go there.
Okay, let's, hold on. Let me go back here. Why is this frozen? Okay, hold on. Okay, so don't go to any of his emails except the Gmail. Okay.
Right.
Here we go. And don't look at any of my emails. Don't send me any emails either because I'll delete you too. So I don't want to deal with that. Okay, you want me to read this before we go into this, or you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay, go ahead.
On the website. Yeah, Joe Jameson. I looked on a website out of curiosity just to see California arrests, and this is a person that emailed me. So thank you so much.
No, he left a comment on my video, so I sent it to you.
Yeah. Now, here's the list I've been able to personally verify. And my person in Australia also verified this. So I have double verification on this. That arrested in California, Thomas Jeffrey Hanks, Ellen Lee DeGeneres, Stephen Allen Spielberg, Stephen Tyrone Colbert, James.
That's Stephen Colbert, right? That's Stephen Colbert. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I mispronounced it. Like I said, I don't know movie stars.
No. He's not he's a late night host that always bashes Trump. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
So is Jimmy Kimmel with James Christian Kimmel, Kevin Spacey Fowler, Christian T and Diane Teagan as a model, I think, right?
Christy Teigen, that's John Legend's wife. She's a pedo. And Kevin Spacey, all of his accusers are dead. So none of them are going to court against him.
Yeah, to tell you how bad Kevin Spacey is, Jeffrey Epstein was thinking of barring him from the island because he was so horrendously evil that he out-eviled all the other people there combined. He was so demonic and so horrendous.
Yeah.
And then is James Eugene Carey or Jim Carrey, Benjamin or Ben Affleck, Benjamin Giza Affleck, John William Farrell or Will Farrell, Marshall Mathers, who's Eminem, Madonna Sassone, in other words, Madonna, John Paul Cusack or John Cusack, Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, known as Katy Perry, Gwen Renee Stephanie, I don't even know who that is.
Lady Boy Gaga. That's Lady Boy Gaga. Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Stephanie Germanotta is Lady Gaga or Mr. Gaga. Anderson Hayes Cooper or Andy Cooper, or the son of Richard Getty. Wanda Yvette Sykes, who I think that's...
Wanda Sykes is a comedian. Anderson Cooper is a CIA operative and the son of, what is her name? Gloria Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. That's right. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for correcting me. Chelsea Handler, Kerry Washington, Seth
Green,
Wayne Spade, John...
That's a David Spade. That is the brother-in-law of Kate Spade that got murdered by Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, since I woke up back, I can't follow movie stars. It makes me ill, like especially Hanks and Spacey. They're so bad. John Downey Jr. And this has been verified by two people. I've seen the arrest warrants as well. So this I've actually triple checked this. This is correct.
I have a question. Shouldn't there be more names? Like, where's Oprah? Where's a lot of people?
That's not this is in California.
Yeah, but isn't Oprah in California?
Yeah, but not indicted out of California.
Oh.
Indicted out of Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and most...
Like Madonna also has indictments in Chicago, New York, and Texas.
And what would that be for? What is she indicted for? Child trafficking or what?
Child trafficking, sedition, treason, drug and money laundering, drug running, adrenochrome's drug running, crimes against humanity, adrenochrome and satanic ritual sacrifice and abuses, crimes against humanity, violations of the RICO Act and the Logan Act, racketeering, etc. I mean, the list is very long.
I need you to send me an email with all of that. Holy moly, that's a lot. I mean, what was she?
The list is very long for these people.
What is sedition on whom? The president?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she wanted to blow up the White House, right? That's it. Yeah. Okay, so we're done here. Let's go to your video, which you're talking about.
Go to this video,
People are fighting me on that, so let's confirm this. Oh, can I play the music? I should not play the music. No.
That's irrelevant anyway, and it's terrible.
That would be a violation.
It glitches when you play it anyway. It's intermittent. The sound's off and on.
Right.
So realize
there's Tom and Rita. There you go.
And look at that wall behind them.
Right.
And that's Tom Hanks. That symbolism will be their downfall. It shows he's down. In other words, he's dead.
Do you know how he was put down? or
Lethal injection, both him and Rita.
and what was
There
that?
you go. Go
What
back
was-
to that article. Go back a little.
Go back.
Yeah, back in the video, and freeze it.
This
A little
one.
more. A little more.
A little more. Okay.
A little more. More. Right there. Freeze it. Up. Back
Oh.
again.
Oh shoot.
Wait. Freeze it first, and then go back.
Okay. No.
Hit the pause button so it doesn't play.
Okay. Hold on.
Now. No, you're
Let me
still
go
playing.
back. Oh shoot. I can't.
There you go. Now you got it.
Okay.
So there it is. He has passed away.
Wow. That was on the news.
They said
Wow.
he passed away from corona. That's the cover story. So when they execute somebody, they have the paper. Once the trial has been done and the sentence has been, he's been convicted and he's been given a death sentence, they print up the newspapers ahead of time. So you're going to see a newspaper article that's not dated until May, because they're not going to publish it. They're not going to bring the papers out until May, but they already have them ready. They like to get this, newspapers and stuff like during the trade towers, they said Building 7's coming, Building 1, I've heard this, and, they were saying different buildings are coming down before they're even, you can see them still standing behind them, because the media likes to get the scoop. So they print up newspapers for the newspapers so they can get the scoop. They promise
but
the scoop if they cover.
How did he do his little thing when he was doing that thing for the whatever they had to get
That's
the money?
digital mapping. That was his brother that can sound just like Tom Hanks, and he looks very, very similar. But then they overlay it with a digital, a quantum computer can overlay a face on somebody while you're moving around and alter the voice as necessary a little bit more to make it look and sound just like him.
And he was put to death for what crimes?
Everything listed above for the previous ones.
Oh gosh,
He was also guilty of genocide because he's a hitman. He's part of the cult called the Thuggy cult, which worships the fake god Kali. They call her Kali Ma. So the Thuggies worship Kali Ma, and that's why he took the name Hanks. That's not his birth name. He took the name Hanks because how the Kali Ma, those that worship Kali Ma, the Thuggies, they kill you as they take a scarf with a knot tied in the middle, and they put it around your throat and pull it, and so it shatters the windpipe into the throat, and you bleed to death and suffocate in your own blood.
Okay,
And
so she
he's
was.
guilty of doing that, and as well as ordering many deaths. Like he ordered, they do symbolism all the time. Like they'll show a shoe or a sock, like with Cappy. He showed it was a glove and a cap with the P on it. It's a hit. That's calling for a hit.
Oh, God.
He orders murders.
Oh, so he's then so who's
He's
taken
the
his
kingpin for the Kali Ma on all the North American continent.
who's taken his place? Would that be Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Good guess, Kirsten.
Good
Well
guess.
done.
Yeah, I'm good at guessing. So just go forward now, or we're
Let it go forward now. Just pull it forward. It's easier.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
There you go. So you can see how pathetically funny he thinks things are funny. This poor kid, he drugs him and he passes out in the plate of food.
Wow.
And he's giving. See that hand sign he's giving? He's not pointing. That
That's
sign
a
is
gun.
called no, it's not a gun. It's the star. It's the bottom of the pyramid. It's called the star. It's half the star. It's Masonic symbols. It means he just took out half of the side of the pyramid. It means he's going to sacrifice this poor kid to Kali.
Oh gosh.
That's what it's symbolizing. He drugged the kid so he can take him down underneath this pizza establishment and sacrifice him and drink, do the adrenochrome thing he does in the.
But do you know where this was taken in
Comet Pizza, I believe.
Huh?
I believe that's at Comet Pizza.
Oh gosh. Okay, so
Yeah,
that elephant
There's the arrest warrants.
Okay.
That's the arrest warrants right there.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Okay, so should I keep going or just let it go?
That's showing that Tom Hanks was on Epstein's flight logs too. So he's been to the Orgy Island.
Mm-hmm. And his wife participated in it?
Yep.
Hmm.
Go back a little to that previous one. There you go. Tom Hanks dead. That's the article that will be published in May.
What's the date there? May 4th. Wow, that's May 4th. That was so weird that they said he returned to the U.S., which he never did. He never did.
No. Well, he did. His body.
Ah, okay. So, okay, May 4th.
His remains returned. So you can read through that. You can see it.
May 4th, 2020. Wow, I wonder if his
Read through that if you can, Kirsten.
Hollywood, I can't read it. It's Hollywood subpoena.
Tom Hanks is dead. The actor in Big and Forrest Gump. Late Sunday night, I believe it says. Tom Hanks, 63, given lethal injection. Also, it says in here later, he went to Epstein Island, frequent visitor, I believe it says. It's a little foggy. I'm having trouble reading it. I think also in here it says that Hillary given lethal injection 8 days later, which would be he was given lethal injection on March 13th. That means Hillary was hung in Greenland, in the ice base up in Greenland.
I thought she just died of Kuru.
She died, but they kept her in cryogenic storage.
And then they stopped giving her the medication.
Yep, they kept her on ice, frozen.
But they didn't have to hang her because she was already 3/4 dead.
But they want people to see her hang, so they put they let her watch the body be hung and the neck broken.
I see. Okay, got it.
Because people want to see that, because they're going to be upset when they find out what she did to their kids.
They took video of it, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going.
Yes. I think that's the meat of it, but we can keep.
Wow, I can't believe. Where did you get hold of this news?
This is my person in Australia that sends me news and coordinates all my emails.
Oh, wow.
That person's amazing. Just written a book about dumbs, everything. Brilliant person. Brilliant.
Wow.
Really wonderful person. Coordinates all my emails. Speaks Danish. Is working and doing Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea. Fantastic person.
Wow. So on the 5th of May, is it the 4th or 5th of May, she's going to be reported dead? Is that the
4th?
4th. Okay. 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 4th. Oh, so many things are happening. So many things are happening. Comey arrest will be on Sunday. Is it Sunday? Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So then there'll be Comey, supposed to be Brennan on Tuesday, and Monday, I forgot who she said it was going to be. It's really a lot of stuff.
Oh, here we see Agent Q. Have they already written the news article? Almost like the early news report of, like I was telling you earlier, of the One World Trade Center towers collapsing before it actually had. Cabal takedown, Tom Hanks pedo takedown. Where we go one, we go all.
Is that her? Or that was someone else?
That's a person in Twitter that calls themselves Agent Q.
Should follow that person. Yeah,
pretty awesome person.
Yeah. Wow.
And there's talking about the trafficked babies coming out from China.
Their heart, at least
it's under investigation.
More.
This is the Ukrainian bust of trafficking children to the Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
They're selling babies in Ukraine, trafficking them from back and forth from Ukraine to China.
Why would China want Ukrainian babies? That's weird.
Bloodlines.
Oh, okay. Hillary Clinton, what's that? Philippe Scott. Is that something we should look at? This one?
I don't know what it's saying.
Philippe's got his own way of saying things, but he has a point about the real consequences of fake news. Philippe Reigns, does Mike Flynn and Mike Flynn Jr., what goes around comes around? I mean, this is
it actually says what goes around comets around.
Comets. Oh, yeah, comets around, correct.
As in comet
Comet
pizza. And it says, and given your pizza obsession, John Jobs Domino's. So, in other words, it's talking about that, and it's the stuff that was going on at Comet Pizza.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's the beast.
By the way, those type of glasses you see that the overlap, the digital overmapping on Tom Hanks is wearing, those are prison glasses. Those are the type, those clear frame glasses are the ones they give you so you can't hurt yourself in prison. That means even his brother is now in prison. He's playing his brother. His brother's playing Tom, but at the same time, he's also under arrest.
In the U.S. or not
in the U.S. in that location where they filmed that Saturday Night Live, where it was doing the monologue and all that, which wasn't in the remotest point funny at all. Like, people don't like to be around me. Yeah, usually the case when you eat their children.
Oh God.
I wouldn't want to be. The only reason I'd like to be around you is to remove you from the planet, to send you to God for judgment.
Okay, so do we have to? Is there? Any...
There's some nice pictures further on. This is going into Fantasy Island and Disney and pedophilia and all of that stuff. Okay. There's, if you page down there, it's just reading through that, and people can get that link and do it. They can see the link. Bye Bye Tom Hanks. You can get that on YouTube.
Okay.
There's one.
Okay.
This is the blood ring. Yep. Yeah. That means you're in the circle of 9, which is a cult for the sacrifice of children. You hunt them down and kill them in a hunting party, and then you'll sacrifice them to Baal.
Okay, so we have Oprah, we have Soleimani, we have that horrible, whatever her name is, a senator or whatever, representative. We have Tom Hanks. Who's that?
Can't tell. It's too small. It's about a 16th of.
I don't know. That's John
Podesta.
Podesta. He's been arrested, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And who's that woman? No one knows.
Don't know her.
Okay. All right.
That's all part of the 9th circle.
So when they say 9th circle, there's only 9 of them, or there are more than 9?
There's more than 9, but there's 9 that run that circle. One was the Pope. I say was because he's been, from what I've been told, is not on Earth anymore. So that shows the next one there. If you click that, that's the prison glasses I was telling you about.
Right. Wow.
Doesn't look too happy there because he's got a death sentence showing how they're prison glasses, like I was saying.
Oh, gosh. So does the son know he's been put to death?
Oh, yeah.
Does the son know both parents have been put to death?
That's why he's saying all the crazy stuff he does, because he doesn't have anything to lose, because he's already been sentenced as well. So what do you have to lose?
He's in on it too. He's evil too, right? Right.
Yeah, I also got sent a video, which I didn't have time to send you, of Johnny Depp in an interview he did, and he was saying that he ate his dog. Some big fat greasy guy in Australia told him to eat his dog, so he did.
Johnny Depp, you can't even see. He probably looks like Death Warmed.
Yeah, that video on Johnny Depp, they have pictures of him, and man, he looks bad. I mean, his cheeks are sunk so far in that his cheeks are touching his teeth.
How can he even, did he run out of adrenochrome? Is that what happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at, what's her name? Celine Dion. Holy moly. Wow. She looks like, wow.
I'll send you that one for the next show. We can do that video on Celine Dion and Johnny Depp talking about how he ate his own dogs.
Disgusting. Okay, that was fantastic. I learn stuff every time, so it's all good. Thank you so much. Number 12, Gene Decode number 12.
Thank you, Kirsten.
Thank you, Gene, so much. I'd like to hear you when you get your real computer working. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, thank you for all the donations. It's so voluminous. The number, I would have to have a whole show just to read all of the names of all the wonderful, kind people that donated to my. I'm using the money to. First, I got the iPad, and that was $2,000. And so then, because I got so many people donating money, I feel I have to use that to help. So I went and got my techie guy got me a 27-inch Mac screen, high-level computer with a big, and then wonderful people in New Mexico sent me a mic, a professional mic, and I'm gonna set up a full out studio. And then the people that are like my techie guy and my coordinators and that, I'm gonna share some of the money for their time, so they're investing a lot of time to help me coordinating all the emails. And the couple that are working in Germany are incredible. They're so kind and so patient. I was actually doing a 9mm, shooting my 9mm. I was doing my safety class for it, and the teacher ran an hour and a half over time, so I was 2 hours late, and they were waiting online on Zoom for 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were the ones that sat and shared me news from Germany about the dump take out there. They're really smart and brilliant people, and really a really wonderful two people. They're going to college while they're coordinating all of the emails from Germany and Austria.
And they're sending all the subscribers to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, his name's Lemmy. He goes by it's not really his name, but the people that help me, just like I go by Cirsten and Gene, that's not my name, obviously. But, I go by that because we don't need to be Seth Rich. We need to stay on earth to help the Great Awakening and wake people up. We can't do it if we're dead. So I tell everybody that does an email for me to get an assumed name and a different special email just for that. Just for all the emails you do. And then I'm going to help, for the time, I'm going to reimburse them for all the people that are donating. Thank you. I'm going to help pay for all of this worldwide network, because I know I'm already getting 500 emails a day. So when you email me, put the state you're in if you're in the US, or the province if you're in Canada, for example, Colorado, CO, or Texas, TX, or Florida, FL, I believe it is. And then I'll read it and send it straight to the coordinator. If you don't have that, I'm just going to reply back. You need to put in the subject line your state. If you're in a country like Canada, you would put CABC, for example, Canada, and space British Columbia, for example, or Alberta, or Northwest Territories, whatever you're from, because I have a coordinator for the west half of Canada and the east half, and it will probably get down to the local province. If you're in a foreign country like Germany or Russia or Czech, or any of the many hundreds of countries I'm getting emails from, if you send me an email and you don't have that, I'm just going to send it back, because no one can do 500 emails a day. And it's probably going to get to, in the thousands, if not even the millions, because that videos and stuff are going viral worldwide. I'm getting email from everywhere on earth.
Okay, I have a couple questions from some people. They want to know if the SUMBs, we're calling them SUMBs now, secret underground military bases, the ones in Canada have been taken out, and the ones in New Zealand have been taken out. We know Australia wasn't taken out.
Canada's not really started. It's too massive, and from the top down is still a mess. So Trudeau, although he's implanted with a tracking chip and he's been served an indictment, he hasn't been taken to court yet. So he's still out running amok, and there's a lot of military, even the mounted police, everything. There's a lot of stuff. The swamp there has barely started to be drained.
I have some information on Trudeau. His wife has left him, and he's been isolated to this cottage where he's coming out each day just to get his food and going straight back in. So he's isolated in some cottage in Canada, and he is confirmed to be, I will have a guy from Canada, Mr. Travesty, on the May the 10th, when I do my show with Mel. I have two people that I do my show with. Gene, #1, which is the main draw, and then I have Mel, who's fantastic. She's in New York, and I do Q digs with her. And we're going to have Norman Travesty here. He's going to talk about the pig farm. He's going to talk about, that Trudeau was the son of the Cuban leader Castro, and he did sacrifice his younger half brother. So
yeah, they actually have to do that to get into the top of the cabal. It's required. Right. And then, so Canada's not very clean. There's a little bit of activity. They're coming up underneath a huge dumb hub that's underneath the Great Lake Superior, the Lake Superior, and as well as one under Lake Erie and on Lake Ontario, coming out of Chicago and Michigan and the U.S. states that surround the Great Lakes. But in New Zealand, they almost cleared everything out. They did Tiananu Amberley, a bunch of others in New Zealand. And so New Zealand's pretty clear. There's still a few that they got to do. They just started a top aerial type advanced craft base that's up in the military. I'm going to be doing that decode pretty soon, either today or later this week, or at the very beginning of next week for the whole rest of the world. And so that's coming very soon as my J.O., my editor, did that one you just saw. He does miraculous, beautiful work. He's working on compiling everything I sent him for the DUMBs worldwide and all the technologies and the patents and everything. He's making that decode up. So I'm definitely gonna have to share some of my wonderful people. The list would be 2 shows of an hour long just to read all the names of the fantastic people. Thanks to Cirsten that started. It's now so voluminous, that everybody that contributes know that I will use that money to help the world and help my editors and to help my coordinators and everybody all over the world. I know you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, coordinating for me, but people should be paid for the time they do and not just have to do it because it's a hard job answering 100 or 200 emails a day. That's a lot of time.
That's crazy. I don't even answer one. If you email me, I block you immediately.
And by the way, if you email me, and I told my coordinators the same thing, if you email me and you're rude, or you're blasphemous to God, or you attack me and say, I don't believe you, prove it. I'm not here to prove anything. Stop being lazy and do your own research. You can't prove anything to anybody unless they want to start to understand and listen with an open mind. So if you're going to attack me like that, I'm not going to even answer you. And I told my coordinators, saying, don't answer those kind of emails. Block them. If you come in that way, not only will that email not be answered, be respectful. Learn to live in the light of God and his son, the God of all creation, his son, Jesus Christ. Be compassionate and respectful. If you're going to be disrespectful, and they don't have time for you. We're going to delete your email and we're going to block you. I told them to do that. Same like when I'm on a mod on Rick's show, you start attacking somebody in the chat, I'll give you one warning if it's not bad. If it's bad and you're vulgar, I won't give you a warning. I'll remove you from the channel right now.
Okay, so question is, because they're harassing me. Does Gene have his own channel? No, Gene doesn't have his own channel. Does Gene have time to have his own channel? No, Gene doesn't have time to have his own channel right now. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a plan in the distant future, but right now with the hot war on, I'm too busy. In the summer, I actually do field ops. I'm going to not be able to come on every week because I'll be out in the field sometimes. I'm mostly a spotter. I do spot work. To spot satanic nests and that kind of thing. I'm good at recognizing it. That's all I do. And it's just research, just like I'm doing now, but I'm doing it on the internet and I'm doing it through my sources. And if you come to me again and you ask for the name of my sources, like a person in Germany, and he posted on Rick's show 4 comments, I won't tell who my sources are. I got to be fake. Really, I want my sources to wind up like Seth Rich. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I don't care what you want. We're on God's time, not your time.
I mean, some of you people, I won't say you people because you'll think it's you, but some people have no common sense and they just spew garbage. So really,
no respect and consideration. I mean, come on, have some common sense. We're going to tell you who somebody is. They're going to put MS-13 on that person and take them out in a heartbeat.
That's why I'm disabling the comments because I can't take it. I'm sorry. I don't even have
time. I found out those comments on Rick's show because a wonderful person who's in the chat on Rick's show copied it and sent it to me. And Rick pulled them off. But Rick and I and Cirsten, we don't have time to read the comments anymore. We're too busy. A lot of
them are nasty comments. I mean, I'm in a good mood. When I start reading the comments, I get in a bad mood. So I'm not reading them. No more comments. They're disabled for a week or so. I need a break. 3 years is too long. It's a long time.
Yeah, it's hard. I love the people that are supportive and respectful, but the people that are nasty, I mean, one really nasty comment takes like 15, 20 good, nice people to get it out of my head.
Exactly. Human nature, we don't remember the good ones. We remember the nasty ones. So yes, that's why I have taken the nasty comments, copy and pasted them to the top of my page, pin them there so you guys can see why I've disabled the comments because of 3 people today, 2 people yesterday, and we can keep going on and on and on. So, you
Yeah,
know,
it's like they say, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch.
right. So don't get mad at me because I just can't deal with it. I can barely put out a video. So
Well, you know, sorry I can't have my own channel and answer questions and have a call in. And all that.
correct.
I'm too busy for, God's got me so busy. I'm like all over the world.
All I
I'm like,
all I want from Gene right now is to give me the word. My computer, my new computers S have been set up. Once he's set up, I would like to get a picture and show you guys how beautiful the setup is. That's all I have to say.
yeah, I'll do that too. I'll take a picture of my computer setup and send it to Rick and
Thank you.
Kirsten.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. Yes, we've got 12 episodes right now, a dozen episodes. Thank you. Go to the Gene Decode if you want to see episodes 1 to 12. Thank you. Thanks, Gene. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirsten. God bless everyone.
God bless
good morning,
everyone.
good afternoon, good night.
Good night.
And Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. There you go. Thanks.